Padres ready to go, and Emmett Sheehan making his return to a major league mound, trying to pitch the Dodgers to a 5th consecutive win. And so tonight pitches in the big leagues for the first time since the division series in 2023, October 7th.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in on the right side, ready to work. Offensively, he has come alive on this road trip for the Padres and lifts a fly ball to left field. Andy Pages wanders in and under and makes the catch. First out of the ball game as Fernando skies out to left field. So one away, and that'll bring up Luis Arraez. Inside out swing, and there's a patented base hit to left field for Arraez. Rounds first, hangs on with a 1-out single. Arraez aboard here in the first inning.
2 outs, Arraez still on first. Now Gavin Sheets in the cleanup spot, left-handed hitter. Arraez takes off, and Sheets sends one the other way toward left field, backs up Pages onto the warning track, and he makes the catch. So a scoreless first inning in Emmett Sheehan's return to the major leagues. He strands a 1-out single.
Stephen Kolek looking to bounce back after a tough outing here tonight.
9th start of the year, 3-2 on the season. 3.50 ERA, opponents hitting .250.
Ohtani trying to bounce back after an 0-for-4 night at the plate with 4 strikeouts.
Skied to left center field. Back goes Bryce Johnson on the warning track. He has room and makes the catch. Right in front of the 375 marker out there in left center field.
So that's out number 1 for Kolek. Mookie Betts steps in. He walked last night to extend his on-base streak to 11 games.
And Betts takes just off the plate outside. Oh no, he rung him up. So the plate umpire, Jacob Metz, took a moment to think about it. Pitch was good, and he rings Betts up. First strikeout of the night for Kolek.
Freddie went into yesterday's game 2 hits over the previous week and went 2 for 4.
On the ground and the backhand. Machado from one knee will get it there. Nice play by Manny Machado. Hicks it, and then from one knee fires to first base to get Freddie Freeman and end the first inning. And Jake Cronenworth to lead it off. Bogarts and Brooks to follow. Sheehan back out on the mound again. Line to right field, and that ball's going to get in. Quickly by Teoscar Hernandez. Cronenworth headed for second base, and he will pull it up right around second. A double starts things here in the second inning.
1 out for Brooks, making his 2nd start as a Padre. He was out there Monday as the DH. Hit a pinch hit home run last night.
And a slider that works like a cutter and gets him his first strikeout.
Really nice location. Great execution by Emmett.
2 away, and the Padres catcher, Elias Diaz, climbs in. Diaz has come off of the bench both games in this series for Maldonado and has gone 0 for 3 strikeouts in all 3 plate appearances.
Line sharply, and it kicks off Edman into right field. Around from second comes Cronenworth, and the Padres strike first. Hot shot at the second baseman, ends up in right, and Cronenworth ends up at the plate, putting the Padres on top 1-0.
2-out magic here for the Padres in the second. Off of Edman into the outfield, the Padres pick up a 2-out run off the bat of Diaz.
Speaking of home runs, up comes Andy Pages, who had 2 of them in a game for the first time in his career yesterday. Here's another base hit for Pages, ripped into the left field corner and scooting by Sheets. Andy Pages white hot. 2-out double.
He's now 6 for 9 in this series with 4 extra base hits. Tying run in scoring position with 2 outs in the second. Tommy Edman to the plate.
One hopper, perfectly positioned, was Bogart. Plays the hop and fires to first base for out number 3. That worked out great. 1-0 Padres at the end of 2 for Millen.
8-9-1 for the Dodgers at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Padres with a 1-0 lead.
That strike 3 gets him looking. Thought it was ball 4, not the case. Bottom of the zone. Second strikeout for Kolek.
Battled back from 3-1 to get the punchy.
Ohtani at the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. 1-0 Padres.
Ohtani, big swing, hits it in the air to deep center field. Johnson drifting back right in front of the fence to the right of that 395 marker. He makes the catch. Second time tonight, Ohtani has sent one almost to the wall. He's got nothing to show for it, and Kolek a perfect 3rd inning.
3 strikeouts so far for Emmett Sheehan in his first game in nearly 2 years. And he strikes him out with the high fastball. 4 of the last 6 outs via the strikeout for Sheehan.
As you mentioned, he's on a little stretch right now, and he's been doing it starting with the top of the lineup. Their 2nd time through.
And a chase for another strikeout. 3 in a row for Sheehan, and now 5 for the game.
3 in a row, all swinging as well. This pitch again out of the zone.
Did he go? He did, and what a flurry to finish for Emmett Sheehan. 4 consecutive Ks to likely finish off his night, and it's a successful return to the big leagues for Emmett Sheehan.
Stephen Kolek has it going on tonight. He's been outstanding so far tonight, guys. Let's see if he can keep it going.
50 pitches through the first 4 innings, second fewest this season. Max Muncy will be the first hitter that he faces here in the 5th.
Muncy leans out, hooks it in the air to right field. Tatis back and can't get it. Loses his footing, and Muncy's headed for second. Muncy's headed for third, and he's got a triple standing. Tying 190 feet away. Max is out of breath.
Thought Fernando was going to catch that.
Got a great jump on it. Had to leap to try to make the play, and it looked like it went in and out of his glove.
In any event, Tatis couldn't come up with a catch. Max Muncy came up with a triple. Pages is 5 for his last 5 with 3 extra base hits.
Pages flies it to center. It is Johnson for the catch. Muncy heads home, throws up the line. Andy Pages gets the job done again, and we're back at square one in the 5th.
Andy Pages gets it done. Get him to Atlanta for the All-Star game. Game-tying sacrifice fly. We're tied at 1 in the 5th.
And it's second and third with 1 out.
So the Padres will catch a mini break there, because if that ball stays in play, I don't have any doubt Edman comes in to score from first base. But he's got to stop at third. Tim's into second. Threat certainly not averted, though. 2 guys in scoring position and only 1 away.
A good test and a good chance for Dalton Rushing. Ripped to right. It's down. A base hit for Rushing, who at this moment is the guy. Knocks in 2 to give him the lead.
A go-ahead 2-run base hit for Dalton Rushing. He breaks through.
Well, here's another one of those big innings, EK. They had the 5-run 4th on Monday, the 5-run 6th yesterday, 3 in the bank here in the 5th, and looking for more with an 0-1 coming to Ohtani.
Ground ball left side. Manny Machado will flip. Bogarts is at second on to first. Double play. That's huge.
And a double play to get out of the inning. But the Dodgers get 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now, you should have seen Justin Robleski popping out of that dugout, like sprinting out there, ready to continue this outing where he's retired the first 6 that he's faced. Strike 3 call. He's retired all 8 that he's faced.
So I get it. Yeah, it's the return of Emmett Sheehan. And yes, we're excited he's back and everything. But Robo said, hey, as Lee Corso would say, not so fast.
Yeah. Bouncing ball. Bets it short. Across his body, and a pick from Freddie Freeman. Mookie Betts keeps on doing his thing, and Justin Robleski doing his as well. He's retired all 9 that he's faced. And how about the growth of this man right there? Another 3-2. Leadoff walk for Muncy. And here's Pages. 4 for 4 yesterday. Double and a sacrifice fly today. So 5 of his last 5. Oh, baby.
Up and in, and Pages gets hit, and it was a 91-mile-an-hour cutter, still a fastball. But Pages is hit again. Of course, he was hit to start all this the other night.
Pages is reacting calmly to the situation, removing his protection.
It's a 2-run ball game. You're not trying to hit somebody.
Right. The first 2 on for the Dodgers in this inning.
As if this series was not interesting enough.
Blake Schilt is headed to the mound, and he will take the baseball from Kolek.
Well, as Kolek walked off, he walked right past Andy Pages, and a little glance as if to say, hey, hope you know that wasn't on purpose. And Andy, I know.
And Wandy Peralta takes over for San Diego.
Rushing takes ball 4 to load him up for Ohtani.
Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 7th. 3-1 Dodgers.
Ohtani trying to break it open.
Hey, struck him out. Able to strike out Ohtani and keep this a 2-run deficit. That was huge.
Wandy Peralta strikes out Shohei Ohtani to end the 7th inning, and the Dodgers leave him loaded.
Here we go to the 9th inning. Justin Robleski going old school here. Dave Roberts is deciding to send him out there. 4 scoreless relief innings, just 1 base runner against him.
And with nobody out here in the 9th inning, the Padres have the bases loaded.
Certainly a break for the Padres. That was one of those double plays that could have killed the rally there. Instead, a bad throw.
So the Padres down 3-1 in the 9th inning, have the bases loaded, nobody out. Lockridge at first, Machado at second, Arise at third, and Jake Cronenworth coming up. Jake has scored the only Padre run of the night, 1 for 3 with a double.
Cronenworth to center field. Back is Pages. He is there, will make the catch as Arise tags, and he will score. It's a 1-run game. Sac fly makes it 3-2. And Cronenworth picks up the RBI.
So Lockridge at first, Machado at second. Now one down. Xander Bogaerts will be the batter.
Seems like every time the game is on the line, this guy finds himself at the plate.
Line to left center field for Bogaerts. That's a gapper. From second base comes Machado. All the way from first, Lockridge will be stopped. This game is tied. Xander Bogaerts driving in the game-tying run.
Talk about coming up in a big situation and coming through. Bogaerts needed that hit in a major way, and so did the Padres. This game's tied at 3.
Padres with 2 in the 9th against Robleski to get it back to square one. Guy they've been waiting and waiting for to deliver in a big moment does here. The infield comes in as Iglesias comes up. Padres looking for the lead now, and Iglesias to first. Freeman comes home. Lockridge is out.
Freddie Freeman stuffed it on the backhand. Didn't think that Lockridge would try to come home and score, but he did, so Freeman's throw came home, and that's where they get out number 2. Bogaerts advanced to third. Iglesias reached. It's a 3-2 fielder's choice. At the corners, 2 outs in the 9th. Justin Robleski now trying to keep the game tied.
First and third for Diaz. Down to Muncy. To second he goes. It's another low throw, but Edman catches it. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Padres tied against Robleski. Bottom of the order coming up looking for the win. The Robert Suarez is tough to hit as anybody in the National League, but last time he tossed 5 runs to blow a 4-run lead on Saturday night in Phoenix.
Really uncharacteristic. He's been as good as any reliever in the game, yet to give up a home run this year.
And instead of Kike Hernandez, it's Will Smith. 330, second in the National League. And against San Diego this year at his best. 8 out of 16 with a couple home runs. Turns on it, down the line. Foul. This guy.
I mean, the craziness is the first pitch was an up and away fastball, and he goes super high to right field. This one's way in on the hands. Just hits it foul down the left field line.
Sends one the other way. This time back towards the wall. It is gone. Will Smith ends the night. A pinch hit home run.
It's gone, and this game is over. Just got beyond the reach of Fernando Tatis Jr. Will Smith comes home, and now we go home.
How about this guy here, Will Smith? The Prince, crown him, walk-off home run.